Yo, what's up everybody? It's Build Wealth, and listen, I'm turning 40 today. Yeah, 40. It's a milestone, a big one. It's a weird feeling, you know? Like one moment you're in your 20s, full of energy and dreams, and the next you're here, wondering where all that time went. Like, when did that happen? Time just flies by so quickly, and before you know it, you're looking back at decades of your life. But it's got me thinking, reflecting on things. You know, the kind of deep reflection that only comes with age and experience. There's this whole hindsight is 2020 thing, right? When you look back, everything seems so clear, the mistakes, the missed opportunities, the things you could have done differently. And as I'm looking back, there are definitely some things I wish I'd done differently. Choices I made, paths I didn't take, words I left unsaid. So I figured, why not share them? Maybe by sharing my regrets, I can help someone else avoid the same pitfalls. Maybe it'll resonate with some of you. Maybe you'll see a bit of your own journey in mine. Maybe you won't make the same mistakes. So here we go, my top 10 regrets from the past 40 years. Let's dive in and hopefully, we can all learn something valuable from this. Remember being young, that feeling of wanting to take off, see the world? Yeah, I had that. The excitement of planning trips, imagining all the places you could go, the adventures you could have. The world seemed so vast and full of possibilities. Every map was a treasure map, every destination a new story waiting to be written. I remember the thrill of packing a bag, the anticipation of stepping into the unknown. It was a time when dreams felt within reach, and the horizon was just a step away. But life, you know, it gets in the way. Work, bills, responsibilities, they start to pile up, and before you know it, those dreams of travel get pushed to the back burner. The daily grind takes over, and suddenly, you're caught in a routine. The spontaneity of youth gives way to the demands of adulthood. You find yourself staring at the clock, counting down the hours, the days, the years. The wanderlust that once burned so brightly starts to fade, replaced by the weight of obligations and the comfort of the familiar. I wish I'd traveled more when I was younger before everything else took over. Looking back at old photos, I see the places I went, the memories I made, but also the opportunities I missed. There were so many more places I wanted to see, so many more experiences I wanted to have. The world was calling, but I didn't always answer. I let fear, doubt, and the pressures of life hold me back. Now, those missed connections are a bittersweet reminder of what could have been. There's something about experiencing different cultures, meeting new people, that changes you. It opens your eyes to new perspectives, new ways of thinking. You realize that the world is so much bigger than your own little corner of it. Every person you meet, every place you visit leaves a mark on you. They become a part of your story, shaping who you are and how you see the world. The connections you make, the friendships you form, they stay with you long after the journey ends. It broadens your perspective, makes you realize how big and diverse the world truly is. You see the beauty in the differences, the richness in the diversity. You learn to appreciate the little things, the moments that make life special. Traveling teaches you to be open, to be curious, to embrace the unknown. It reminds you that there's so much more to life than the daily grind. It reignites that spark of wanderlust, that desire to explore and discover. I've traveled some, sure, but man, should have done more. There are still so many places I want to see, so many adventures I want to have. The world is full of wonders and I don't want to miss out on them. I want to fill my travel journal with stories, my heart with memories. I want to stand on the edge of the world and feel the thrill of the unknown. I want to look back on my life and know that I lived it to the fullest, that I embraced every opportunity to explore and discover. Don't let that fear, that hesitation hold you back. It's easy to get caught up in the what-ifs, to let doubt and uncertainty keep you from taking that leap. But the truth is, the only way to truly live is to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you, full of possibilities and adventures. Don't let fear keep you from experiencing it. Embrace the unknown, and you'll find that it's not as scary as it seems. In fact, it's where the magic happens. Get out there, explore, get lost, find yourself. The world is a beautiful, amazing place, and it's waiting for you. Every journey is a chance to learn, to grow, to discover who you are and what you're capable of. So pack your bags, follow your heart, and let the adventure begin. You never know what you'll find or who you'll become along the way, but one thing's for sure, you'll never regret the journey. So go, see the world, and make your own story. The world is yours to explore. Okay, let's talk money. It's a topic that many of us tend to avoid, but it's one of the most important conversations we need to have. Whether you're just starting out in your career or you're well into it, understanding your finances is crucial. Not the sexiest topic, I know, but important. Financial literacy can make a huge difference in your life. It can mean the difference between living paycheck to paycheck and having a comfortable cushion for emergencies. I wish I had started saving and investing earlier, seriously. When you're young, it's easy to think that you have all the time in the world, but the truth is, the earlier you start, the better off you'll be. Compound interest, it's a real thing, people. It's the concept of earning interest on your interest, and it can make a huge difference over time. The money you invest today can grow exponentially if you give it enough time. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. It's like planting a tree. The sooner you plant it, the sooner it will grow and provide shade. The same goes for your finances. I was young, thought I had all the time in the world. I spent money on things that didn't matter in the long run. I traveled, partied, and shopped without thinking about the future. But those early years, they're crucial. The decisions you make in your 20s and 30s can set the stage for your financial future. Don't ignore the advice to start saving and investing early. Even small amounts add up over time. You don't need to start with a lot of money. Even a few dollars a week can make a big difference if you invest it wisely and give it time to grow. Don't be like me, scrambling to catch up later. It's stressful and can feel overwhelming. It's much easier to start early and let your money work for you over time. Start now, even if it's just a few bucks a week. Set up automatic savings so you don't even have to think about it. Make it a habit, and over time you'll see your savings grow. Trust me, your future self will thank you. You'll be glad you made the effort to save and invest early. It can mean the difference between a stressful retirement and a comfortable one. So take control of your finances today and set yourself up for a brighter future. Look, family can be complicated, right? But at the end of the day, they're the ones who are always there. I wish I'd made more of an effort to spend quality time with my family. Putting down the phone, being present, really listening. Life's too short for regrets, you know? Make the time. Even if it's just a phone call or a quick visit. Those memories, those connections, they're priceless. We all have passions, things that light us up. But sometimes life gets in the way, right? We get scared, doubt ourselves, listen to the naysayers. I had this dream, this passion project I always wanted to pursue, but I let fear hold me back. Don't make the same mistake. What's the worst that could happen? You fail? So what? At least you tried. Go after your dreams, chase those passions. You won't regret it. Alright, this one's important. I wish I had taken better care of my health when I was younger. Pulling all-nighters, eating junk food, thinking I was invincible. Your body remembers, man. Those late nights catch up to you. Eat right, exercise, get enough sleep. It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good. Having the energy to do the things you love. Take care of yourself. It's the only body you've got. Learning doesn't stop after graduation. I wish I had embraced that sooner. The world is constantly changing. There's always something new to discover. Read books, take courses, learn new skills. It keeps your mind sharp, expands your horizons. Don't get stuck in a rut. Always be curious, always be learning. Surround yourself with good people, people who lift you up, support you. I wish I had nurtured my relationships more, both personal and professional. Building a strong network, it's not just about what people can do for you, it's about mutual support, encouragement. Those connections, they matter. Reach out to old friends, make new ones, build your tribe, your community. Life's too short to play it safe all the time. I wish I had taken more risks, stepped outside my comfort zone more often, starting that business, asking that person out, traveling to that unknown place. Yeah, it can be scary, but that's where the growth happens. Don't let fear paralyze you. Take calculated risks, push yourself. You might surprise yourself. Ever feel like you're just going through the motions? Yeah, me too. I wish I had been more present, more mindful in everyday life. Putting down the phone, appreciating the little things, really being in the moment. Life's happening now, not tomorrow, not yesterday. Don't miss it by constantly being somewhere else. Breathe, be present, savor the moment. You know what feels good? Helping others. I wish I had started giving back sooner. Volunteering, donating, even just small acts of kindness. It's not about recognition, it's about making a difference. Even if it's just one person, one community. Find a cause you're passionate about and get involved. You'll be surprised how much you get back. So, there you have it. My regrets, my lessons learned. Look, I'm not saying I have it all figured out, far from it. But that's the beauty of life, right? It's a journey, not a destination. We're all just figuring it out as we go. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, to stumble and fall, it's all part of the process. Just keep learning, keep growing, keep moving forward.